Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Architectural Review Board, November 21, 2023. Just need to let you know that we have two board members that are absent tonight. If anybody doesn't want to be heard until we have a full board, you have to tell us before we hear your application. Is there anyone that does not want to be heard tonight? I assume you all want to be heard tonight. Anybody here for 55, 59?
That's us.
Oh, and 171 Onek, 218 Dune Road, and 35 Potunk. Okay. Are you all set?
Yeah, my dad's just coming up right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
You want to start with today?
55, 59. Is he on his way or can we take him? Okay.
You set up right here. Up front. Yeah. I'm Jordan, and William, he's the architect.
Jordan, hold on.
Yes. And William Noble.
Was a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Apologies for being late.
Okay.
Bill Novak, the architect for the River Road project.
Okay. So this is application for 55 Old Riverhead Road LLC, 55 and 59 Old Riverhead Road, as provided for in Chapter 514 A and B. The planning board requests that this attached application be reviewed by the Architectural Review Board and an advisory report be returned to the planning board. Can I ask you to do the honors?
Okay. Applicant requests site plan approval to construct a multifamily development consisting of 16 dwelling units and 4 two-story townhouse buildings with attached garage, pickleball court, and associated site improvements upon an assemblage of 3 parcels totaling 122,001 square feet on the west side of Old Riverhead Road in the HD zoning district.
Yeah, may I correct that? I sent it in. I don't know who just picked it up, but it's not four store or,
Oh, to here.
You can present over here.
oh, I'm sorry. Again, I apologize. The weather was really bad. It was an accident. 16 dwelling units, but it's not 4 two-story townhouses. It's 10 single-family homes and two buildings with 3 tenants in it each. The 2 bottom ones are 3-family homes and
Let's talk site plan.
two buildings are 3 tenants each.
Model E and D.
These are all single family.
Just for the purpose of
For
minutes, when
clarification,
you say these buildings, this is the west, these are the two western,
D and E.
D and E,
on the site, to the two western buildings
correct,
are 3 units each?
correct.
Okay,
First floor, 2 families, second floor is 1
okay.
in each building. Referenced as D and E.
And
The
the rest,
remainder 10 are single family homes. I corrected it when we sent it back in. I don't know if the attorney didn't pick it up or. That's the way it's always been. It's never been 4 townhouses. Or- So,
can we look at this the way it is? Because it's not advertised that way.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, what's the relief? The board just has to provide comments.
Oh, it has to write up a advisory report.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I think it's been ongoing long enough that,
It's been around a while. Planning, I think, 3 times.
right,
We
yeah.
have to go back one more time, and I think we have to go to the Board of Advisory still.
So tell us about the application. Start with the site, if you would.
Like I said, it's 10 single-family homes, pickleball court, and the 2 3-family homes. We're proposing 5 different models. Will be,
Models are already pre-selected where they go.
plan.
So Model C,
We'll start with
B,
Model A,
C,
there's
B,
3
C,
of those
okay,
buildings.
so you go you're alternating C and B on the
Right,
north side.
I just finished with the A's.
Yeah.
These are the A's. There's 3 A's. There's 2 B's. There's 5 C's. And these 2 are at the end,
Those are the multifamily ones.
which are here, the multifamily. And the board is proposing that we make one of the multifamily ADA compliant.
Okay.
So we have to go back to them with that.
You want to start running through what you're using for materials on everything?
Yeah, it's white hardy plank on everything. It's a black asphalt roof, accentuated with black standing seam roof. Some of the units you just see, we're introducing mahogany as an accent front door, garage door. Black doors on the rest. That's about it. It's white, basically a white black scheme, white railing.
What is the what's all the exterior trim material?
It's all AZAC,
It's all AZAC soffits too.
correct.
Is there a metal roof?
Metal standing seam roof on some of them. That's this,
Where is that here?
as an accent.
Some of them are older.
Like,
Yes,
yeah, it's not labeled on anything.
No, it's not.
it's labeled on, gotten the construction, another sheet. Like that. Yeah, it's on that. Labeled on these.
Can we run through the material from roof down?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, labeled in here.
All the units are labeled with the back lines like that.
Okay. Can you run through the materials, color,
Yes, asphalt roof black,
all the units,
yes. Hardy plank white, all the
all the
siding,
units?
Old board and batten.
all board and batten
And
and,
you have a shiplap.
and some shiplap and some horizontals.
Yeah.
All white AZAC trim soffits fascias, all white railing. On the C units, we're introducing mahogany garage door, mahogany front door, mahogany columns. And on the A unit, we're introducing mahogany columns. Wood deck on the A unit,
Okay.
or porch, I should say.
You haven't mentioned the metal roof,
Black standing seam.
matte finish,
Yes,
definitely matte finish.
yes.
What type of stone do you want on chimneys there? I see it.
Just a cultured thin stone. It'd be a real stone, but the thin stone.
Yeah, yeah.
Thin stone veneer.
Do you have a,
I don't have one picked out yet, no. All the fireplaces are gas fireplaces.
more for looks? I went through those whole planning and stuff, but where are you guys keeping the AC condensers for for the units? Do you have it labeled on the site?
I'm not sure if he does or he doesn't.
Looks like it's in the back, Chris.
This is an area way to the basement. They're gonna be back here.
So these get little patios in the back?
Yes,
Where's
we have
that
a
at?
door out the back.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're suggesting we put in Bilco doors as well, for an entrance to the basement for storage. That was one of their, between that and the ADA compliant thing,
Yeah.
that was their comment, or the last.
Yeah, these are
remaining.
just an escape wells. What, there's a finished basement in there?
No, there's not, just for storage,
Okay, there's a basement in each one.
correct. In each one except the two big ones,
Yeah.
the multifamily. There's no basement in the multifamily.
Are these porches decks or patios?
Just on,
They're on-grade patios.
basically a
Like
deck on
stone?
grade. No, they'll be wood.
That'd be wood.
Yeah. It's
Is that in here? Is that in,
You do,
I'm looking, where,
There you go.
so,
Is the property being fenced? What's
Yes.
happening?
well, they were also suggesting, they being the board, a wood fence. Okay, well, it's up to the owner, but
Did they say what kind of wood fence?
like a cedar fence, more like a stockade, I guess. This just came up the other day.
What is what does the front entry look like when you pull in? Is there what's going on right there? It's just out here.
Nothing. There aren't gates or anything. Are there gates, Jay? You know?
It's a breakaway to the other property.
No. No, that's over here.
is it gonna be like a sign or is it?
Where's this going to?
That connects to Timber Ridge. Was a caveat of the agreement.
They want you to do that?
Yeah,
I guess they're just two exits.
yeah. That's right here. I'm not sure I'm not sure why that is. I'm kind of new to the project. That would be between Bonacci, when he took this over about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I do know there's an agreement between this property and that property for the septic.
Are you guys gonna share it?
Yeah,
Because that has its own septic plant basically.
correct. And there's capacity in it. That was part of the agreement between the two properties to use that.
It's like a Belgian black curve going around here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Concrete sidewalks,
I believe it's gonna be pavers.
pavers,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah.
Gonna be lights on the pickleball court?
Excuse me?
Gonna be lights on the pickleboard court?
No,
Is this all planning or are you just leaving the existing woods in?
it's all new planting.
There's a fence or the pickleball court?
Yes,
What's that gonna be?
undetermined at this point.
This you're gonna go over with the planning board?
Yes.
You have any other questions, Mike?
No, just the question on the back of the patios, but Chris has that.
Chris?
Any street lights in there or anything like that?
No,
No street lights.
And the parking there is for the people in the Model E and D, right?
yes.
What's in the northeast corner here? Label?
Hey,
Okay. You don't know.
no, I do not know.
And what's happening with signage?
I don't know either.
You're proposing a ground sign or
That would be up to the civil guys,
to who?
the civil engineers and the site people. I'm not sure what they're proposing. If I had to guess, I'd say it's the transformer or something like that. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Right? Electrical transformer boxes.
So you know that, right?
Anything else, Michael?
Nope.
Anything else, Chris?
No.
We get it, well, we're not approving it, we're just writing an advisory. Okay, anything else you want to share with us?
Not sure if you have any other questions.
Okay, I think we're good. You have any questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, I apologize for being late.
Thank you.
Have a nice night.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Okay, can we take the application for Avatris, is it? 1517 Real Estate Holdings LLC, 171 Old Neck Lane. Mike, if you can
Got
get
it.
it again.
905-9-1-23. Two-story, single-family dwelling, 7 bed, 8 baths, 2.5 baths, over finished basement with cellar entrance and 2 egress wells attached to 2-car garage, 2 fireplaces, roofed over front and side entry patios, 2 rear balconies, attached trellis, gunite pool with integral hot tub, patio, barbecue area, cabana with bathroom, outdoor shower and roof over, enclosed fence, landscaping driveway with gates.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Can we get your name, please?
Jeffrey Sands. Tech.
Sands, Sands. Okay, if you could tell us about the application, please.
Okay. Presently, it's a vacant lot. It's about an acre property, back here on the golf course. The house is going to be a shingle style home.
Can I just ask you a question? When you pull in the driveway, is it the first house first property on the right or the second?
It's not the first, well, there's a driveway when you first come in on the left.
Right.
You make a left when you go down that little side street. It backs onto the golf course.
There's a couple of pillars.
Yeah, you go through the pillars.
Right.
And then it's the second property on the left. Right now, it's just a big open.
Oh, because I couldn't find 171. I went there one time, and then when I went there yesterday, on the front pillar, it says 171, but it's on the right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I didn't realize actually that the sign should be on the right or the left.
okay,
To mention it. Well, there will be a sign in front of the house eventually.
okay. So if you could tell us about the application, please. Pardon my voice.
The shingle style home, all neutral colors. It's gonna be a cedar roof, cedar shingle siding. The trim is all going to be beige color. Trim will be versatile. Painted this trim color. I did pick out some semi-transparent stains and colors. They just didn't make the drawings yet. The windows and doors will be E-series with a gray color. What else can I tell you? The stone on the back will be silver travertine, terracing. There'll be cable rails for the balconies. Up top, the stone hasn't been selected, but we're working on that. It'll be in the grayish. Everything is in the gray family. The driveway gate will be a cedar semi-transparent stain on it, 4 feet tall, horizontal boards. The pool enclosure fencing will be,
About the garage doors?
garage doors are, what is it, garage doors? I think they're like carriage style doors, and they will be, there's no glass on the doors, so they'll be just 6-panel doors, custom doors, printed cedar with transparent stain. What else can I tell you?
You mentioned the trim at all?
Yeah, it'll
The
be,
first sticks. Painted gray, right?
yeah,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
the back deck, there's an elevated back 2 porches, with a pergola in between. Any of the exterior decking will be Ipe. And then the flat work will all be, the stonework will be a travertine.
Materials for the pool house,
Similar to the house,
exactly the same.
exactly the same.
Okay.
There will be an EPDM flat roof, but you won't see it.
There'll be a flat roof.
Yeah, over the porch, the cabana has a little porch on the front of it.
Oh, okay. I
Can't
see.
really,
I see.
The pool enclosure fence, is that within all the, are you keeping that in the head?
where it's not, most of it will be, where it's not, it'll be I started I did it on a project out in Watermill, but it's kind of like we'll frame it.
Yeah, you put the fence in between it.
Yeah, it'll be
Okay.
the yard guard in between.
Yep.
And then this will all be,
Mhm.
it'll be compliant as well.
Okay.
Code compliant.
That's the section that goes from the house to the property line?
Yeah, wherever it's exposed, and then wherever it's not exposed, it'll just be the yard guard black.
Pool equipment?
Pool equipment will be behind the pool cabana. It's not shown
Wait,
as-
it is shown actually. It
Yeah,
is, it's there.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
it's enclosed,
It's
okay.
enclosed.
Behind
Close
the
to the
shower.
back.
Yeah.
And then the mechanicals, like air AC condensers? or-
Yeah, you're gonna ask that. We're hemming home between geothermal
Okay.
or not,
I was
so
gonna say it probably, okay.
not too many good areas for the condensers, but we'll have, if we don't go that route, we'll have to figure that out. But it won't be on the front of the house.
Assume that you geothermal, you don't need condensers.
Are you? You're advertised for the gates, huh? Driveway gate?
Is the drawing of the gate? The actual gate?
It's in the set,
It's in the set?
but it's, yeah,
On the front, on this one, it's not.
rolling gate. You have the whole set there?
This is the building set.
Yeah, it should be, I think, the last page, maybe.
Well, that's, it says pillars and gate. Yes.
So.
Right, this one here.
There, second to that. Right, that was, it was accidentally drawn at 6'8", but we've, recently, we dropped it in the new set that was submitted. The same gate, it's just 4 feet tall.
And
And the
what-
doors are dropped as well.
What's the setback?
Step back for the gate? I don't,
I think by code, it has to be 20 feet.
does it really? Off of even off the side, this side road?
It's 20 feet off of any road.
I don't know, that's
Looks
a
like
right,
you-
it's a right of way.
Off the pavement or the property line?
Well, by code, it's property line, but this is a, right, I think you need to talk to Brad.
Yeah, he didn't, I think he flagged that. He only flagged the height of it, but we'll check
So
that.
did he cut it back from 6 feet to 4?
Yes, yeah, and so I dropped the height, not the setback, but the height, yeah, we dropped that.
All right, if you would check with Brad on whether you need 20 feet back from what's really a right of way.
Okay.
Can I just?
What he's got here.
Yeah, I see that, the biggest scale here. All right, any questions?
Nope.
Questions? Can we get a motion to approve this application?
I'll make the motion.
Second? Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Thank you. Good luck with it.
Good luck.
Guys.
Elevation again. Thank you. Thanks, Chris. Okay, next we have the application for Thomas J. and Faith Tilson Jr., 218 Dune Road, construct full second-story addition and renovations throughout to a single-family dwelling, 4 bedrooms, 5.5 bath, on an existing and additional piles with garages under, gas fireplace, 2 rear balconies, NFPA 13D for the ZBA approval, November 16, 2023. Retain, retain the rear deck, swimming pool, and sanitary. Good evening.
Williams, Mayor, the
William? Last name, please?
O-E, capital M, A-I-R-E.
You can tell us about the application.
There's an existing home now that's a 1-story that's, simply going straight up on that. It's not going, encroaching on the side yards any further on either side. The, landscape isn't changing. That's, has mature landscape from when the home was, the original home was built in 1977. So, I had sent some pictures along. There's ways to be,
Take it louder.
Yeah, just talk more.
so yeah, I had sent some pictures of that, just, you know, to show you what's existing. The trees on either side are somewhere between 30 and 45 feet tall. It's not something that would rise to me.
Let's start with the house itself, okay?
Okay. So the house itself, the new one, they're putting a second story on it, and it's going to be, it's gonna be pitched roof and cedar. Siding is gonna be, white, cedar and white. Trim is gonna be white as well.
That's natural.
Yes, left natural on that as well. The, windows and doors will be Marvin with the black trim. So it is basically white and, uh, you know, and black on the, facade. Decking, you can see that you have the, uh, you know, the wire rails, the, decking itself, I believe. Okay. All the decking's existing except for, where the second story, where those additional balconies are gonna be added in the rear.
And what's the difference between the materials on the upper levels compared to what's happening below?
That's gonna be shiplap, but I believe that's gonna be, I think that's gonna be in the AZAC, you know, like an AZAC material, impervious, but it's going to be in white. It's not gonna be any, other color. Right now, what's existing is all in gray. There is, walls there now, if you look at the existing, photograph of the front, but it's in gray.
Garage door,
They're existing in white,
is it gonna remain?
yes.
Okay. Now, again, if you could just go back to the landscaping so we can get that in the record.
Sure, yeah, the landscaping, is, original from 1977, 78 when it was originally built. So very mature landscape. It's
Right.
30 to 35 feet tall on the periphery, and you have a very good privacy in the front because you have
Yeah,
yeah, if you look at the
I
side.
saw that. Yeah, I just wanted to get it in the record. Okay. Any questions? Nope. Can we get a motion to approve this application?
Make a motion.
We have a second.
I'll second it.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Next, we have the application for West Hampton Country Club Incorporated, 35 Boatsunk Lane. Mike, please.
Two-story modular staff housing building, 22 single occupancy units, 2 dwelling units, 2 sleeping units with an ensuite baths, 18 sleeping units with communal kitchen, lounge, and 3 multi-user bathrooms over unfinished basement with 2 laundry rooms and a cellar entrance, roofed over entry patios, NFPA 13 per ZBA 92123 and PB 102623 occupancy R-2 construction type VB.
Good evening.
Good evening. Tony Panza with Rogers McCagg, architect for West Hampton Country Club.
Panza.
Yes.
Okay, if you could tell us about the application,
A brief
please.
description. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the West Hampton Country Club. The clubhouse is located over in this area, the parking, and then the field. This light blue here is the building that we're proposing. Right next to it is a building which is called the Accardi House. Would have been before you maybe 7 or 8 years ago.
Excuse me, so that's also staff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That's a cedar shingle siding, asphalt shingle roof, Anderson white windows and white trim. We're looking to use similar materials. You'll see from the design, we're trying to be something like it, but we're not trying to be exact to it. So some of the images of the buildings that are nearby, the church across the way, this image here, which is in the 11 by 17 package you have, that's the Accardi House. A little bit strange on this one here because you're kind of viewing it as if you don't see the gable. But this is the view from the road. And also in the packets, there's up at the top, there's 3D perspectives.
Excuse me, and that building is just to the south of what you're proposing?
Yes. So in the sheet that you have there on the very top, there's 2 images. On the left side of the image is the Accardi House, and then to the right where you see the gable.
In this view?
Yep, yeah. Yeah, and the one on the right there, I'm sorry, I'm looking upside down. See.
This is
see
what you're showing
that-
us right now.
That roof there, yeah, that's that exact roof.
Okay,
So you're
right
north
there.
of that.
okay.
And then we're coming in to the north of that, so that's why we've rotated, so you see the gable towards the road.
Right.
Okay. Obviously, there's a good mixture of homes that are all around as well as the church that's across the way. And then there's some images there of what's on the site. The 2 double gables there, that's the north side of the Accardi House. So what you see here is what you can only see if you're looking south
Right.
on the property. And there's a building that's over here, which is the junior sports building. It's actually one that's going to probably be phased out in a few years, but it's shown in their image there. Okay. I'm gonna just run to a floor plan to give you an idea. Lots of storage in the basement. Staff come, they have bicycles, they have luggage. That's what goes down below. There's two areas of laundry. The first floor plan, which is, we have these two items here. It's kind of like a one bedroom. You know, it's where you have a bedroom and you have a living room. So it's meant for a little bit higher level of staff. And then you have the single rooms, and we have a lounge slash dining area, and then the bathrooms that are on.
Similar on the second floor here.
Except we don't have these. When I turn to the second floor, you won't see this, and and we don't need that many rooms, and we're trying to reduce the volume of the building. So when I go up one, we no longer have these rooms over here. And the bathrooms are a little bit different. These two rooms get bathrooms where these are using this, but this is
Okay.
a more of a, we'll call it a modern bathroom, where you go into a room, you close the door, and that's the shower. So rather than having male and female rooms, because you can't always know what the number of male and female are in, you can be male or female. It's like a college dorm now.
Pack them in there, huh?
So this was replacing, if you were familiar with it, was it 2.5 years ago? There was building that was torn down. It was
Okay.
much older. This was replacing that. That's why sort of we went to the ZBA, because we said we're gonna take it down because we really don't want people living in it, and we'll come back to you when we're ready to put it up. That had 2 to 3 beds in a room. So
Okay.
the idea here is to have privacy.
Got it. Is this connected to the new sewer system?
This is not, this has an IA system on it.
It does.
Yes.
What is that, just curious, what is that suited for? How many bedrooms is that?
The system is designed for this building. It's designed for the number of occupants for the building.
It is, it's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, that's in the site
Yeah,
plans
yeah.
that we have there. Yeah, so this is the existing there, and there's an existing hedgerow that runs across there. There's the trees that are there, and this is the building that we're putting in. So this is a little bit from the further south, looking towards it. You can see where the roof line drops back over here, where we don't have the second floor, and that's what we call the party house there. So it's the asphalt shingle roof, which is the same. We're looking to match that roof as best we can. The siding is natural cedar, white gutters.
Just if you
white
could
trim.
just put the color in for the record, saying it's gonna match.
Oh, it's actually a timberline weathered wood.
Okay. And earlier, I thought you said most of it is gonna match the other building, but something's gonna be different. What's
Well,
the?
we're not looking, we didn't want to put the exact same building
Yeah.
here. So that's why we rotated it so that you can see the gable. The finishes will match.
Oh,
The
okay.
trim, the gutter will
The
match.
structure is just,
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't want to put up a cookie cutter that, none of the houses on the street look the same.
Okay.
We didn't want to do the same thing here. And so in terms of the landscape, there's not much there. The existing, this hedgerow exists all the way, and it turns in at the entrance on the parking drive. And then it's going to continue around. So the view that you see here is the height of it, and unfortunately, you don't see the lower level of the Cardi house. But when you go across, it's one of the things about the hedgerow, throughout the Hamptons, you don't see. So a lot of the pictures that we take, you can't see the house.
You putting in any foundation plantings?
Currently, it's not there, but will they end up possibly with some hydrangea next to it?
Okay.
Yeah. And so just the site plan. So the IA system is located towards the back. There is some relocations there's an existing sand volleyball court that's being shifted. There's an existing play area for kids that's being shifted. Those are existing, they're just being relocated.
Okay.
So this is replacing something that was there before,
Leave the landscape.
Something that was demolished.
demolished.
Golf course.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Got the landscape.
you good?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else you want to share?
I think I ran through it.
Can we get a motion to approve this application?
Make the motion.
We have a second.
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Good luck.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good Thanksgiving.
So you have one complete.
Legend? Mhm.
I guess I didn't bring my regular reading glasses.
What's that?
Had to hold it back over here.
That rain,
There we go.
you're hearing rain.
What's your hand?
Go 81.
Sounds like heavy rain.
Rain for the next hour, drizzle.
Oh, okay.
You hear it, right?
That's what I hear, right?
I think so.
My parents said they had it.
Just so
Like
I'm looking
rain.
now, it says
Okay, then
drizzle.
maybe it's gonna light.
No, no, maybe. I
I'll
get-
drive right with it through.
Yeah, because I was talking to someone in the city and they're like, orange.
When I talked to my mom before, she said the same thing.
Okay.
Don't make it easy on you. I'll read the stuff. You just ask me. I'll just read each one. for you. No, no, but for the next meeting, I'll read it
Okay.
for you.
Can we get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Anybody second?
I'll second it.
Those in favor?
Aye.
I'm happy to read too, so. This for Sean.
Okay.
You know.